This Roblox game hit almost 90,000 players at its peak, and now it's sitting around 16,000. This is Roblox Abyss, and why it was doomed before it even started. Let me show you why. This gameplay is by DV Plays.
One Tambaki. Here you go. Okay, so I gave one, and then I gave one banana. So I think there's. Wait, get away from me. I think there's another quest giver around here. Oh, there's a bunch of like monkeys around here, dude. They're all over the place. Let's just get all of them. Thief monkey. Give me the backpack. No. Well, you want bag? No free bag. Bag needs payment. Bag is important. Bring 2 banana trout and 8 trout and 4 bananas. Okay. Deal. Let's get this guy. This guy needs something. Where is he at? Is he high up? Oh, right here. Oh, let's get this chest too. All right.
Problem number 1. Progression. The game does have new areas, but they're locked behind grinding that most casual players won't stick around for. Because, let's be honest, the first 20 to 30 minutes feel quite repetitive, and new zones don't come fast enough for the average player who doesn't have that much attention span. And new players don't feel rewarded early. And that is something crucial if you are trying to make a good game. Because if they are not rewarded... How did I fail it? If they are not rewarded early, then why would they want to play the game? Because they're just going to find it boring. Reason number 2. The loop, let's be honest, as we all know, gets repetitive. The game loop never really evolves. You spearfish, as you saw me do, sell them to the Kraken, who gives you most of the quests, actually, at the start of the game. Upgrade your equipment, tubes, guns, etc. And then do the exact same thing. Now, I like to mention, there's a little something called buying a race, which can give you special ups and downs depending on what race you get, but that's just very little. As a thing, in general, that's just like quite small, it's not important. There's nothing that changes how you play. No new mechanics, no risk versus reward choices. That is why most Roblox games fail, because there's no risk versus reward choices, which is one of the most important things in a Roblox game. Grinding isn't bad, because basically every Roblox game is grinding. Boring grinding is. If you have a Roblox game with boring grinding, that's most likely why it's doing really bad. Reason number 3. Limited events can't save a game. Let's go over to the Valentine's event. Let's be fair. They did add a Valentine's Day event where fish could drop Valentine's coins and then you could buy special items with them. Let's go over there so I can show you guys. And to be fair, that was a good idea. But the problem is that the events don't fix core issues. Once the event ends, players are right back to the same repetitive loop. And let's be honest, we still are, because you still have to grind for the V coins. I'm pretty sure that's what they call them, right? V tickets. And it'll give you gun skins and oxygen pods, more oxygen pods, hearts, the geodes, and then more gun skins, which are quite cool, but you have to still grind for them. And then this guy gives you quests that you still have to do. How do I get Valentine's tickets? Beautiful way. Coupons, you can earn them in 2 simple ways. First, while fishing Valentine's mutated fish, there's a 40% chance of that, and then a 60% chance with the lonely mutation. And then you get them from quests, because, as I said, quite repetitive. You gotta do quests to progress in the game. And reason number 4, no long-term goals. There's nothing to work towards long-term. There's no prestige, no endgame zones, no rare progression paths, no I made it moment. And I hate to bring up a game totally not even from Roblox, but is where Hollow Knight Silk Song does really well. Because once you beat the game, there's going to be ways you can play it modded, there's going to be ways that you can redo the game and try to speedrun it. But this game, once you're done and you do a lot of the quests and you're done, and you get decent tubes, decent guns that you can shoot fish. So it's pretty easy. What do? Just go explore the new realm that you've already explored. There's nothing really to do. Once players feel like they've seen everything, they leave, and they don't come back. Reason number 5, the hype bubble popped. This is not for most Roblox games, but this fits Abyss perfectly. The game didn't slowly grow. It exploded, in my opinion, too early. If you are creating a Roblox game, you want it to slowly grow from maybe 5 players to possibly 100 to 1,000 to maybe a few thousand, and then eventually hit that peak. While this game just randomly popped up on my FYP one day, and it got really viral, and it got loads of CPU concurrent players. Why am I missing this fish? Do I have that much of a skill issue? The game just exploded in beta, which is not what you really want for a game. That usually means Roblox promoted it hard at the start. When a lot of players join once but don't return, Roblox stops pushing the game. And you want a Roblox game to be pushed. Holy crap, there's that big fish coming. Oh, that's too strong. That's how you go from 90, 70, 80, even 100,000 concurrent players to 16,000. That's a key explanation, because you need a Roblox game to slowly become more and more viral. This game didn't. It just got too viral, and then once people started leaving, Roblox started to not promote it as much. And one more thing, this is basically reason number 6, even though, if I had a reason number 6, this is just here off the top of my head when I realized this. Races and other stuff. Let's just say races. They copied that straight out of the Forge. Also, they copied the same grinding mechanic to get better out of Forge. And I know there's not a lot of things you can do in Roblox game except grind, but this is really repetitive grinding. And we go to the Forge, it has a big difference. And this wouldn't usually be a problem, because you see the difference. The Forge got viral, and then it exploded, and then so did Abyss. It got viral, it exploded, but then this is one more thing that you probably haven't even noticed. They copied some of their ideas off the Forge. The Forge used to get 500, 600,000 concurrent players. Now look at it, sitting at, 14.4 thousand concurrent players. Abyss, reaching it at its peak, 100,000 players. Now look at it, 14.5 thousand. They have the same outcome. So now, this is the real reality. Abyss and the Forge are just waiting for it to die, and people totally forget. And I'm going to be honest, Abyss is going to die quicker than the Forge, because the Forge at least had a decent runtime. Abyss, I'm going to be honest, it was doomed before it even started. That's something I needed to say, but it was. It was doomed before it even started. And now you know why.